much. So my name's Dale Burr, so I'm a head teacher at Oakhurst Community Primary School in Swindon. And together with my colleagues, we worked out on the way here from Swindon, we've probably got about 45 years teaching experience, and I think we've had about 15 different experiences in schools. Now, we're not claiming to be experts on reading, but what we do want to do today is to share with you and celebrate how the home reading diary has worked for us.
Zoom. Thank you. Okay, I'm Jill Jones. I'm Deputy Head at Oakhurst. I've been with Dell from the beginning of the journey, and it was around when we introduced the books. If I can just talk to you as a literacy coordinator's point of view, at the beginning of our journey, starting up the school, our vision for reading at Oakhurst was reading for pleasure, and some research I read recently from the Institute of Education says children who read for pleasure are likely to do significantly better at school than their peers. So how do the books, the reading diaries, support us at school? In the packs that you've got, you'll see there's information for parents. So we try to use, when you hold reading workshops for parents, we try to use that information to really train our parents how to use the books and how beneficial they can be. Alongside the reading diaries, you can have a whole class reading chart, which Paul will tell you a lot about. We have those displayed in every classroom in the school. So there's a real buzz around visually. Parents can see how many nights my child has read. The children are like, oh, I get another sticker on my chart. We've also used the charts to hold lots of reading challenges to really make that feeling of, take a photo of you reading in an extreme place. As an individual, how many nights can you read in a month as necessary? So they had a movie and popcorn reward. So if I hand over now to my colleague who's in the classroom more, he'll tell you how it works for him.
Thank you, Jill. Okay, good morning everyone. My name's Paul Strange and I'm coming from the classroom's perspective really. I've been at Oakhurst for a couple of years and I'm now Year 3-4 phase leader. And I thought coming here, the best place to start really is with my children and my class, because essentially they're the ones who are using these books very often. They are the ones who they work for. So I asked them just before I came just to jot down some things that they've noticed about their diaries, what they like about them, how they use them, and I've got just a couple of quotes here. One of the boys in my class is just so enthusiastic about reading as many nights as he possibly can so that he gets his next sticker. If you flick through your reading diaries, you'll see that there are pages dedicated to these stickers. They can be stuck in. Children are absolutely hot on this. They love it. They'll come in and the first thing they say to me in the morning is, I've got to 75. Can you stick it in? Can you sign my certificate? And I love that. And it's one of the things that these diaries have really inspired, is that ownership over, I've read this number of nights. I'm proud of that. And it's just excellent, really. There's another girl in my class, and she, again, is commenting on the fact that she can track how many nights it is that she's read over the course of the year. And feeding into that, in the classroom, we've got something called the readometer. And each child's name is down the side, and as they reach each of these reading night milestones, we put a star or a sticker onto the chart. And again, alongside that certificate in the reading diary, this happens. My point of view as the teacher is that these books are excellent at opening communication channels between myself, the children and parents at home.
Hi everyone, I'm here to talk about it from a parent's point of view. My son in Key Stage 1 was a very reluctant reader, a typical boy. He used to bring this home and we both used to dread it. I used to think, what on earth am I going to fill these pages with? It was a real battle. It wasn't fun for either of us. The old diary was uninspiring and daunting for both of us. And then he moved to Oakhurst and came home with this. And it was like a revolution, really. We were both quite interested to look and see what was inside the reading diary. He couldn't wait to make the silly faces in the book. If we were reading a book about monsters, he'd try and turn that face into a monster. From my own experience, I do try and be a supportive parent, but I didn't really know what I could do to get my son more interested in reading. So I found the helpful hints in the book really, really useful.
Maths for the last 3 years, reading has been the highest. But to me, that's irrelevant. For us, it's the love of reading. And right from the beginning, as soon as children come in, our philosophy is reading happens from the beginning and it is enjoyable experience. The amount they read at home, you know, the very, very first year we started these, we weren't really that bothered tracking them. For us, it was let's get them out. Now we track them, and to have over 70% of children reading 150 nights midway through the year, for us was, I think we had about 20% the first year. We've really upped the emphasis on that aspect. And children are so keen. We actually were saying here, we actually couldn't do without them. If our budget was tight, these were one of the first things we would actually retain. We wouldn't get rid of them. So